Thank you for tuning in to As It Lays. Today's subject is Whitney Port. Whitney, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
We'll just get started with the questions.
Okay.
We all know about comfort food, but what's your comfort music?
I mean, I like all different kinds of music. I think growing up in Los Angeles, I don't know, you're just in front of so many different cultures that you accept kind of everything. But I would just say an array. I don't know that I have one specific.
Do you adapt quickly to new environments?
I adapt pretty quickly to new environments, yeah. I think because of my job, I'm constantly in new environments, so I have no choice but to adapt.
What are your thoughts on energy drinks?
I think energy drinks are kind of gross. I mean, they always have like an awful aftertaste, and I had a really bad experience with Red Bull one night where I drank too much and was up for literally like 48 hours, so my body's pretty sensitive to that kind of stuff.
Do you know how to build a fire?
I don't know. I mean, it depends with what kind of tools I already have. If I'm out in the middle of nowhere on an island, I don't know that I could necessarily build a fire. I guess more than often, probably not.
Are there any bumper stickers on your car?
No bumper stickers on my car. No.
Do you share your clothes with your friends?
I do. I share my clothes more with my sisters, I'd say, than with my friends. But I don't mind that. Growing up with lots of sisters, I really had no choice but to.
Have you ever bought a Groupon?
No, I just even found out what Groupon was the other day. I feel like I'm living in a different time zone, but I have not.
What would you say is your most constant source of inspiration?
I'd say my most constant source of inspiration is probably my travel, just being able to see all the different environments and just like the street style. I mean, inspiration for me usually coincides with fashion since that's what I do, so.
Is there a movie or book you just can't seem to get through?
Yes, every book I'm reading right now and every movie. Movies for me are what I used to fall asleep to. I just watched a movie, I think it was Friends with Money, and it took me, I think, 7 nights to get through the movie. There's one book I'm reading right now, I think it's, I don't even know if I remember the title. It's like The Art of Racing in the Rain, and I think it's a book that is told in the voice of a dog, and I'm having a really hard time getting through that one.
Have you ever been caught in extreme weather?
In New York probably is the worst, just when the downpours hit, but other than that, not so bad.
Deep down inside, are you a nerd?
I think I'm a nerd for sure. I don't even know if deep down inside. I think a lot of people that know me would probably say that I was.
Do you ever listen to talk radio?
I hardly listen to talk radio. I used to listen to Loveline late at night when I was driving home from places, but no, I should, but I don't.
Do you prefer to be the driver or the passenger?
The passenger, for sure. Always. I'm lazy.
Have you ever been on a Native American reservation?
I don't think so. I'm trying to think if there was... No, I haven't. I haven't.
Do you ever question the meaning of life?
All the time. I think we do in different ways every day, for sure.
Has anyone ever told you that you talk in your sleep?
I have not gotten that one yet. I talk to myself when I'm conscious. I got that this morning. I was cooking something and my sisters came downstairs and like, what have you been doing? Who have you been talking to? And I was like, I've been cooking by myself. And they said that I was like obviously unconsciously talking to myself. She said I was going like, I guess I made some mistake, and I was like, no, no, stupid Whitney knows.
What are your thoughts on long-distance relationships?
I'm in one right now. It's really weird that you asked that, because I was just telling him that I was getting really frustrated with it. Not in a way like I wanted to end things, but just more like in a sad way. I think that they can last if the love is strong enough, and if you have somewhat of an end date to it, but they're hard for sure.
Do you know how to surf?
I don't know how to surf. I should, growing up in LA, but I don't.
Do you ever wish that science fiction was science fact?
No, I'm not much of a science fiction nerd. No, I don't really have an opinion one way or the other about that one.
What do you want the world to know about Whitney Port?
I don't know that there's anything that I really care that they know. I feel like the people that matter the most to me and mean the most to me, you know, they're the ones that I care what they think of me. But other than that, I don't need anybody to know anything about me, really.
Well, that's all the time we have for today.
Okay.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for watching. Thank you.